Worst night in New Brunswick. He would not give me a shot. He would not give me a shot. Hold on, I gotta collect here. Bow hunter's worst nightmare.
Yep.
I flat out put a bad shot on him. I hit him in the shoulder, a little bit far forward. He was quartering away just a little bit, and I just flat out put a bad shot on him.
With the bear shoulder, folks, the bear shoulder is thick. I mean, it's thick and it's big and
Massive.
It doesn't matter what type of broadhead you have, or even rifle. You hit them in the shoulder, it's gonna be rough to recover them.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, me, I'll be the first one to admit with Tech and all the other guys here at Bighorn. You know, we're not claiming to be perfect. We're never going to make the perfect shot, no matter how hard we practice and try. It's bound to happen.
All right.
But that bear, you guys hunted that bear on Monday.
Mm-hmm. Shot him on a Monday. Hunted him all week. But what we did, we went in after looking for the bear and hardly any blood, no blood trail whatsoever. We set the recon trail cams up on Tuesday morning, and he came back in Wednesday.
Yeah, Lee come back in and showed the same bear.
And that's when I was videotaping you in another spot.
Wednesday. So then after that, you guys went back in because you kind of owe it to the bear. You know,
Mm-hmm.
you know the bear's fine. It's still coming back into the bait, but you wanted to take that bear.
Mm-hmm.
And the wind switched a little bit, but I mean, you guys hunted the rest of the week. The bear come back. He's like a whitetail. I mean,
Yeah,
you got a
he was
mature
coming in.
whitetail. You know, you educate a mature whitetail or an Ohio turkey.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
It's a little difficult.
Them bears are smarter than people think
The
they
bear came back. I mean, it's a trophy bear. The bear's 375 pounds.
Biggest bear ever laid on
I'm
my
filming and it's shaking me up, let alone the shooter.
Right.
So.
Yeah, it's tough. Bear hunting's tough, but you got to give that bear a chance. If you wound a bear, a lot of people wouldn't even show a wounded bear hit on TV, you know.
Right.
But you owe that to the bear. But he's going to come back in. If you wounded that bear, give him a couple days. He will be back in.
Right. I mean, if it's not a fatally wound shot like this, you know, when you hit it in the shoulder, you know, there was very little blood, and it took the bear only 2 days to come back. So.
And after we left, a week after we left, he was still back in there.
Still
That's
back
trying
in
to get
there.
him.
But, you know, that trophy bear needs to be taken, and I'm sure Leo put somebody on it. It'll be in there next spring, probably,
Oh, yeah.
also.
Yeah, if we don't get him this fall.
Hey, let's take a look at mine.
Oh, yeah, you had a good hunt. Let's check it out. All right, folks, what we're going to do, we're going to come in here with a recon trail camera. The barrel's right here behind me. We're going to stick this camera up about 4 or 5 foot and angle it down with our the trail pod system. We'll angle it down. It's got the trail cam's got a little laser. We'll put it right there on the barrel. And we got some special spray from Primo's. We're going to spray it all down, wipe it off, try to keep most of our human scent off of it, because them bears are going to smell our human scent and they're going to wonder what it is up there, and they're going to grab a hold of it. So let's get this all set up. See what Tom's got for tomorrow. We'll come in here tomorrow and check the camera and see what kind of bears is coming in here. If it's a good one, 250, 300 pounders. That's going to be Tom's bear for tomorrow if it comes back in. Like we said, it's the rut up here in New Brunswick. So that might be the only time you see that big bear. So if it's a big bear, you better take him, because they're traveling for the sows right now. Let's go ahead and get all this stuff set up. See what we got coming in.
Is it on already?
Okay, folks, we got our recon trail cam set up. What we got a scent eliminator, the Silver XP from Primo's. We're gonna cover up our lens so we don't get any of that on there, and we're gonna spray the whole shebang here. That way it kind of eliminates our scent, so the bears won't detect it and stuff like that and want to go up there and get a hold of it. So that's what we're gonna do right now. Let's see what Tom's got tomorrow.
Yesterday, we baited some sites before Paul was going to hunt yesterday, and we put some bait out and come into this site in Lee.
There's a monster here hitting this bait. Just huge, huge, huge.
So we had no stand set in here, so once he dropped me and Paul off to where Paul could hunt, Lee come in here, spent an hour cutting and set up a tree stand, and all we got to do is set up the second stand. And we put the recon trail camera in here, and we've got proven fact how big this bear is.
We just got some awesome picture.
And he's definitely almost as tall as a 55-gallon drum, and he's about as wide. That's the 55-gallon drum. So folks, hopefully tonight's the night. We're gonna settle in here. We're gonna see what happens.
Really hope we can take a popping young out of here tonight. There's one here. We need to shoot him.
Well, folks, it's the last night, bottom of the 9th inning, 2 strikes. I can't believe we've seen a lot of big bear. Just, if me and Paul Clark, who's with me with Bighorn Outdoors this week, if we had bad luck, that's about the only luck we got. But we've seen some great bears. We've got video of great bears, just can't get a shot. So this is the last night. We're in here with a rifle. This site, they didn't feed very well anywhere. Nobody hardly seen any bears last night. So hopefully tonight they'll feed well. But we've seen 2 good boars and 2 good sows come in here. So if any one of those bears come in tonight, with it being the last night, last evening, we're going to have us a big bear on the ground tonight. So we'll settle in here and we'll see what happens.
He's got a beard. He smells that sow. Been in the stand for maybe 45 minutes. And where we thought this bear was going to come from, this big bear, we had another bear come from behind me. Looked like about 180 to 200 pound bear. Good black bear, no doubt. But the one we've seen in here is just a monster. So hopefully here in a little bit, we'll see the one we're after.
New Brunswick. Bear hunting at its best. Just dropped a bear right there in its tracks. Been in here 2 or 3 nights. Actually had a bear below me coming in. Would not come in, and I heard crunching, and lo and behold, behind me is one of the bears we've been waiting for. But I can't tell you enough about JLR hunting, New Brunswick, northeastern corner, Leo, Reg. They're all awesome guides. There's a lot of big bear in this country. You don't hear about it. New Brunswick's a golden gem, baby. Yes, the bear is down, folks. I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna call Leo on the phone, or on the radio, and get down here so we can check out my New Brunswick black bear. New Brunswick is the ball. I had the most excitement in a tree stand tonight as I have in any whitetail woods in my life.
How many bears did you see?
I seen 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 bears. And
Any of the monsters?
pretty nice one. I was sitting in the stand, and I seen that, that sow we'd been seeing in here, which is a good sow.
Yeah.
She crossed in front of me. I thought, crap, I had it set out here on this site. Swung it over there. When she walked to the right, went back the way she came, I thought, well, she's gonna come back to this bait over here. So I swung the camera back over there. Nothing for an hour. And then you remember Leah been telling you, hearing this snapping over here?
Yeah.
Well, there's a bear. See him working down there. He gets down there right in my wind and takes off. And I'm like, man. I said, it's over. 10 minutes later, I see him circling around behind the bait, back and forth, pacing back and forth, and then starts to come into the bait, gets about 30 yards behind the barrel, gone, takes off. And I'm like, it's over. Well, then I see him crossing back here in my wind again, and it's not bothering him. Back and forth, pacing and pacing and pacing and pacing. I'm thinking,
it's not that good tonight again.
no, and I'm thinking, man, he's never gonna come in. And then it was for 20 minutes, nothing again. I thought, oh, last night, it's just not gonna happen. Well, then I see him making his way up there again. Well, he goes out there, and I remember that story you were telling me, Lee. Sits on his hind end. I've got the camera on the barrel videoing for 10 minutes, just looking. Will not commit to come in. Starts to come in, and you can see him as he's coming in, I got it on the barrel, you can see him just at the top, pacing back and forth. And all of a sudden, out here at this bait side, I hear crunching. Well, I look, he goes over there and sits down again. I said, that's it, it's camera videoing. We got to have good light. So I swing the camera, leave that bear there, swing it over, zoom in, and lo and behold, there's a bear. And I'm thinking, please, Leo, tell me that the next shot works, because I'm videoing myself, and I can't follow the bear once I shoot it. So I said, Leo, guide me, and boom, dropped him right there.
Wow.
That bait?
Yeah, right there.
That one was still there?
Yeah, that one's still there.
Tom.
I mean the big one though.
Tom, what do you think about JLR?
I think JLR
Real quick.
hunting is the best in any Providence I've been to. It's amazing. I mean, we've seen a lot of big bear, and we've got proof of a lot of big bears. So
Without a doubt.
we took her down. I'll tell you what, people, I've been kind of checking, man. There's too many bears around here, so I've stayed in a tree. I want to go see my bear.
Let's go.
Stand together.
She's
tell you what.
a nice one.
Dandy, isn't she?
I mean, the fur on it is just awesome, awesome, awesome. And,
I
you know, it's almost unbelievable.
I can't believe the size of this sound.